Happy Tuesday. I hope your week is off to a great start. Another Optimus Prime build is coming up on Brickscale Studio. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining me again for another Transformer Tuesday. So we are going to be continuing with our Optimus Prime build. In today's episode, we are going to complete the left arm. So super excited. If you'll recall, in episode 3, we did the left shoulder, and then in episode 4, we did the hand. So today we're doing the forearm. And when we're done today, we will have a completed left arm. So super exciting. Let's get into the build.
Autobots, roll out.
Okay, so today we're going to be completing the left arm. So if you'll recall, in the episode 3, we completed the shoulder, which is right here. And then in episode 5, we completed the hand. And so today we are going to finish the lower left arm and join all of this together, and we will have a complete left arm. So let's get started on that. I'm going to keep this close because we're going to need to attach here fairly soon. I'm going to put the hand aside. Okay, one thing of note, in the manual, if I bring over our parts tray, there is a rubber ring, but in the manual it says that this has been upgraded and to please use the new part supplied in a separate bag. So this we are not using, so I am going to discard that. And then just a note on my end, I did not receive this in my parts pack, so I did contact customer service. They sent one out very quickly, so no problems whatsoever. So I have the new part, and we're going to use that right off the bat, so definitely needed that. So the first two parts we need are right here. And then I need to get into my screws from last time, because we're going to be using some PB2 0.3x6. So let me get a few of those out here. Always keep your extra screws. We're just going to marry these two parts together. So they just simply connect just like so. And then we're putting in our two screws here. All right, so that is together. And next we are taking this rubber ring, which, there we go. And that is going to slide right down into this ridge, just like so. And now we are taking this piece, and this is symmetrical. So this is going to go in just like, just kidding, yeah. Just like so. There we go. And that's going in with the same PB 2.3. So we're going to need 4 of these. All right, so that is in. So next we want this piece and this piece. So these will eventually go together like so. So we're going to set this aside. We're going to bring back our shoulder. And it looks like we also want this piece. So this piece is going to slot in just like that. So this is just going to sandwich together here. And there are these 2 holes that we will attach this to. And that goes together just like so. And I'm going to turn this. All right, so we got that first one in. And the second one is in. I just want to make sure those are tight. But for this next step, we want to make sure that we position it like so. Okay, now we need this piece and this piece. Alright, so this piece is going to go, I see, right in there, like so. And again, we're going to use our same screws. Alright, so that is on. And then we are taking this piece, and so it doesn't say to glue. So we'll see. Okay, that fits right in there. Perfect. So now we are taking this piece, and we're flipping this up. And let's see. Again, not asking us to glue. Yep, and that just fits right in there. Okay, and that is it for this tray. These were we had hand parts over here, and then we had, this is the part we've been working on for this. So now if we bring over our next tray, we have the rest of our parts. Okay, so we need this, and this, and this. So basically, this is going to slot in like so, but we're going to enclose this piece. So this piece, it's going to go together like this, but we also, there is this little slot here, which is going to attach to here, and then this is going to go into here. So, or no, sorry, this is going to go into here. So if we get one side kind of aligned, and then we can get the other side aligned as well. Actually, let me get this side going, because we have to align this big bolt here. Okay, there we go. So we got that side. So we are going to go back in with these long bolts with the washers and the nuts. So basically we are taking one of the bolts, we're putting a washer, and then we have a nut in there, and then just put your finger back there, and once that screw catches, then we're good. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to do the same thing here. Make sure that is tight. And then I'll just go around really quick and make sure that they're all tightened up here. They are. Perfect. We have our extra washer. Just set that over there. All right, next we are going to take this piece, and it is going to sit in just like so, and that's going to go in with let's see, PWM2 5x5. So we need 4 for this, and so it wants, so this is the front, obviously, so this little ridge needs to go on the front side. Don't put it on like this, put it on like this. Alright, perfect. If you had a little shorter screwdriver, that would be helpful in that situation. Alright, so we're just going to put this aside for a second, and now we're going to take this piece, and we have this piece, and this is going to go in just like so. And it is asking for a little glue. Although that is sticking in there really well, so I'm just going to put a little drop. Okay, so now we are taking this is going to go just like so. And those are going in with those same silver screws. All right. So we want this piece here. Okay, and that's going to go right here. Some of the PB 2.3 by 6 are going in here and here. And then one of our silver screws is going to be going down there. Okay, perfect. And then, of course, we want to take the other side. And we're going to drop that in. And there is a little tab. I don't know if you can see that, as I've already dropped it in. But there is a little tab here that will hook into this hole. So definitely want to make sure that those are perfect, just like so. And again, we are going in from the side with two of our black screws. All right, perfect. Got that in. Okay, so now we just have these two pieces here. All right, there we go, finally. And then lastly, we want to take our hand, and that is going to go in just like so. There we have it, the completed left arm. So this can go like so. It can also turn. The hand can turn. Yeah, this is great. All right, so that is the completed left arm of Optimus Prime. So let's move on to the Lego side.
Autobots, roll out.
Okay, here we are on the Lego side. If you remember from the last episode, we were working on this component, so we're going to continue on from there. So let's get started. Okay, and that is through step 85. So we attached the sort of pelvis area here. So that's able to turn the waist there. And then this, I'm assuming, is going to be part of a leg. So that is it for the Lego portion. All right, let's do a quick recap here. Okay, so on the Lego side, we finished the pelvis area here and got started on one of the legs. And then for the scale model version, we completed this lower arm section. And so now we have a complete left arm. So pretty awesome. So that will do it for this episode. All right, what did you think of the completed left arm? I think it's pretty impressive. So let's get into our summary really quick. For the scale model side, we completed 18 steps and used 19 parts. And for the Lego side, we completed 24 steps and used 40 parts. So total to date for the scale model, we've completed 217 steps and used 242 parts. And for the Lego side, we have completed 124 steps and used 320 parts. All right, so pretty impressive, that left arm. And you can definitely see how much bigger it's going to be than the Lego version. But super exciting. So in the next 3 episodes, we'll be doing the same thing, but with the right arm. So in the next episode, we'll be building the shoulder. The following, we'll be building the hand. And then in episode 8, we'll be building the forearm and putting it all together. So super exciting. And then the Lego side, we just keep working on those legs and the torso area. So that will continue for the next several episodes. Thursday, we have another Titanic build. And then Saturday, we should be able to continue our Batmobile build. If you watch the Mario Kart episode on Saturday, which you really should because that was an amazing build, probably one of the best this year so far. Like, the techniques were crazy, so definitely watch that video. But I give a detailed update, sort of where we're at on the Batmobile. We've had some problem getting parts, but hopefully we'll be able to continue Saturday in some sort of way. It may not be where we left off. We may jump ahead a little, but anyway, watch that Mario Kart video and then stay tuned for Saturday. All right, remember to please like, share, subscribe. We're trying to hit those subscriber milestones and give away free Lego. And as always, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I'll see you very soon.